This will be an instructional video on how to set up our combination units. That means it has a bounce house with the slide attached to it. Perfect for kids 12 and under. Can be used for older kids as well. Slides are not as big typically, but this particular unit came back to us. It's rolled to the back of the bounce house. We usually, when we send our units out on the combos, the inflatables are rolled to the end where the kids slide and exit. But this one was rolled to the back, so that's the way we're going to unroll it and set it up. We took the straps off of it. We're going to unroll it. Hold on. As you unroll it, look for bottom flaps. Typically are right here at the back on each corner. Can be right here in the middle. There doesn't appear to be any yet. There is one right here. This is what they look like. This is at the end of the slide. They're called water release flaps, but when they're left open and blowed up, they get a little soft. All right. We'll unfold it. This is your entrance ramp. Typically on these units, there will be zippers. One here at the back of the bounce house. Got to make sure these get closed. You got multiple access to your where your blower is going to be set up on your inflation tubes. You got one on this side, and you got one on this side here as well on the back. You can use either one. And that actually is a curved, like a 90 degree. If it's tight spaces, the blower can be hugged tight against the inflatable. So we got that zipper closed. Probably going to use that inflation tube. Down here at the slide, there's usually zippers on each side of the slide. So look for one here, which we've already closed. And there's not one there, but there could be one there on our other units. There's always one at the end down here, which I believe Jonathan's already closed. This is the end. Right there, it's closed, and all we got to do now is hook the blower up and power and turn it on. Try to find a dedicated circuit if you can. Ground fault is always recommended. Tight. Straight. The switch is on the blower. It's on the other side. What I like to do with my connection points is tie it in a knot, stick it on top of the blower. So it's off the ground. That switch for the blower, right there. Let's show them something right here real quick, Matt. This is something not to do. We're just blowing it up to clean it and do a video. We don't want the cord, this is our power cord, ran where kids are going to be in and out and towards the end of the slide. It should have been ran towards the back, around the back. Safety first. You can always move these around a little bit if it's not exactly the same place you want it. You can always move it if it's here or there, if it's not straight. Once you figure out where it's going, it's where you want it, you need to anchor this thing. We give you 4 anchors, typically on each side of the slide, and in the back, at regulation 18-inch. Drive them straight to the ground with a hammer. If this was water, it could be wet or dry, but say we're using water, the sprinkler hose is always at the top of the slide up where the net is. Typically we want to set these things up slightly downhill, not too much downhill, but slightly, where the water runs away from the inflatable, away from where the power cords are. Also too, there's probably, on the bounce houses, in case of circuit trips, there's usually a exit hole in the roof for escape. Give you a good picture of that, man. Kids can go out through the roof. It's just Velcro. Takes a while for one to deflate after this power trips. No big deal. Basketball hook inside usually. Miss anything, Matt? That's pretty much it to set up for our combo units. Thank you.